Yeah, so Nguyen, I'm the Assistant Director of Employer Engagement. I started working at Emerson in November 2021. So I've been working in higher ed for a while now. So previously I was at Bay State College as the Associate Director of Career Services, and also I worked at MIT as a career assistant. I typically work with the employers and the partners that we have to provide like internships and also like jobs for students. So that entails like events, internship events, the employer smaller events that they have virtually, most of it's virtually now. And then I do some outreach with engaging like new partnerships or establishing new partnerships with new employers to try to build, try to diversify like the offerings we have for students. And then I also supervise the employment engagement manager who we're in the process of interviewing for. I love it. So when I interviewed, one of the main reasons why I was interested in the opportunities because you know, I was working for a for-profit institution, and so I was looking to, the plan was always to return for a nonprofit. Most of my professional career, if not all of it, prior to the last one, has been in nonprofit. So Emerson is similar to what I've known, but also different. So similar in terms of undergraduate, you know, large residential undergraduate population, as well as graduate students as well. But also it focuses on like the arts and communications. So I worked at Lesley University for a while, which kind of exposed me to that, the art students there. So I've always enjoyed interacting with, you know, like a liberal arts institution. And then just being a part of a team again. So I went from a very large staff to, you know, one-person staff. And I've always been working on teams, so I enjoy kind of interacting, you know, working with Carol. But in addition to that, you know, we have, you know, a full staff now. There was some turnover, but we, you know, we have a whole team now, with the exception of one person. And I always enjoy like working and collaborating with other people, in addition to, you know, engaging with employers as well. So it's nice to have a team to kind of just brainstorm ideas. And everyone here is really passionate and helpful with what they do, but also just it's always nice to be a part of a team that like meshes really well. So I guess the best career advice I think I would have for students would be, you know, don't wait until, I think Emerson students are really good about this with being motivated, but you know, don't always wait for a reason to come to our office. So oftentimes, you know, the whole goal is to really kind of utilize our office throughout your time here, just not when you're looking for a job or internship, or you need help like with a resume. If you do, that's great, that's fine. But you know, we also provide like different services, and I feel like sometimes students don't always know what's available. And we're working on like some marketing strategies to kind of showcase what we do have available to offer students, so they're more aware of it. But yeah, we enjoy working with them and interact with them and seeing them. So don't be shy. Just, you know, come in and utilize us on a continuous basis. So I think now, so the biggest one would be one of the goals is, once we hire on the employment engagement manager, it will be working with them to train them and get them oriented. But in addition to that, you know, outreaching efforts. So I'm partnering up with, like, teaming up with Carol to kind of just figure out what we're going to be doing for the spring internship fair. You know, most likely it'll be virtual, but we're still deciding on like the details and logistics of that. I wouldn't mind like also diversifying like the different employers for specific industries, just to give students a little bit more variety, and working with employers that don't necessarily know that they can help them come up with like creative solutions for internships. So we've all kind of adjusted to like the pandemic, but I don't think, you know, some employers may not know that they can do virtual internship, or they need like assistance with navigating that process. So that's another one. So in my free time, I'm a very outdoorsy person, so I like I live right in Boston, so I love in the summertime just like going for runs or just walking around the city. Like I think it's beautiful around here, and Emerson's located in such a prime location with the Boston Garden and everything. So I enjoy exploring like Boston. I also dog sit my brother's dog a lot. So it's the best of both worlds because it's like I borrow her and then I give her back. So she's a little sassy Shiba Inu, but she's very smart and she also enjoys like exploring Boston. So